cold. Kama left ya Palma. VIP New York, and I left with Obama. With all the creation stuff, Buddha, you do. I'd like to have a discussion with you. You think I give a F about a top 10? I was top 10 mkiwatch my Ben 10. Mistari ni kem. Now I mix utadhani daro ya kem. I swear hakuna rapa anaandika kaa mimi. Aliandika verse gani? Sikukaa lini? Ati anakaaje? Anakaa nini? Yes, na mekitrain kaa nini ya kaa nini? Kaa nini? Na mekitrain kaa nini ya kaa nini?
We? Nisikia tu watu na giggle tu. Hey, Buddha. Si watu wanaandika. Hey. Do you have personal experiences that you had reflections that influenced this album? Because kuna vitu vingine unasema hapo ndani niko zile. Kuna vitu unasema story ya top 10. I'm like, wani akuhesabiwa kwa top 10. Akachukua personal. Ati let's say goats wote ni watengeze supu. Okay. Mimi nilikuwa top 10 mkiwa mna watch my band. Okay. I'm like, what's happening?
I think kwa nini nimeita album yangu The Year of the Pen is God has restored my pen. Unaelewa? Like I have a new mojo. I'm excited about life. Bro, nikona the new glow, you know.
That's true, because this brother nearly died, man.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
Niko in my second life. Actually, si second mean is death mara mob. Like God ananiambia. Tulia.
Yeah. But this one that you went through, so for the Gen Zs who maybe are just tuning in, you have no idea what we're talking about. There's a period in time of King Kaka about a year or two ago.
Yeah. Like
he was very sick.
2.5, 3 years.
Yeah, he was very sick, and he trust me, it was bad. And they did all the tests.
Yeah, everything.
And they couldn't find nothing.
There was a time I was praying for a disease, man.
Yeah. He was like, wacha nipatwe na kitu.
Yeah,
at least they know what we are attacking.
And everything was negative. I used to get doctors telling me, okay, tumetoka grafting and hauna cancer. Like I would get pissed. Because I just wanted a disease.
Something should happen.
You know?
Yeah.
But then I don't know. Initially I was like, what happened? But God was like,
it's
check.
God. I think there's
a time I bargained actually. Yeah, my bed.
You bargained with God?
Yeah. I was like, checky. I know this is my time. I'm ready for it. Buddha nilidanganya home wanipeleke Hosei because I didn't want my kids on nikitolewa na body bag. Because I knew this was what was coming next. I could not walk, bro. I could not eat. I used to crawl to the washroom. Crawl, hivi, kwa floor. So ukiona nimekaa hapa and I'm just smiling, I'm happy. Wasana like, excuse uko na furaha. Yo, you guys don't know. Yeah. Mimi nilibagain kurudi hapa mali niko. I'm healthy. Hata sasa hivi naingia gym nipunguze katumbo. Nimeanza hata leo nilikwambia madhe mimi sitaongeza food. Because I want to maintain a certain weight.
Yeah.
Unajua? I used to crawl to the washroom, and I remember wakinipeleka Hosei. I couldn't sit because I was so thin. Like ningekaa, my bones would hurt me. Kukaa. And people don't know how much they're blessed, bro. I could sit down and it would hurt me, kukaa. So they used to put like a duvet kwa back seat, and I would sleep hapo hivi. And I remember when they were taking me to the hospital, lufika pale pale after Imara, GRM ama nitu wapi?
After Imara?
On your way to Mombasa.
Or GM, General Motors.
General Motors.
Yeah.
Kulikuwa kwa traffic, and then big up to a very close friend of mine, was my brother, anaitwa Kenny. He's the one alikuwa ananidrive nikienda Hosei. And I remember nilinua kichwa yangu hivi, nikaona kuna msee anatembea anakula smoky. Do you know, I just looked at that guy for a few seconds. I was like, hey, msee manzi ako blessed. Yani msee amesikia njaa, akaenda kanunua smoky na anatembea akiikula. oh, this guy is a miracle. This guy, ako blessed. This guy can walk and eat.
Can make choices.
Yo, Miss Yezi. And nilikuwa kwa back of my SUV, bro. Niko nyuma ya gari yangu yenye I cannot drive. My destination ni hospitali, but in my mind I'm like, take me to the hospital to die. But hapo nimedanganya farmer. Nipelekeni tu nikatreatiwe. Because I knew it was coming. And when I got to the hospital, like, I called my lawyer. I was like, bro, I need to update will. And my lawyer didn't know I was sick. My lawyer comes to the hospital and the guy starts crying. And I'm hey, this is it. It's happening, bro. Time is now. Let's go. But now, after a few days in the hospital, mi sikuwa nakula. Actually, nilikuwa nasikia harufu ya food and I would puke. Because hata nikaambia wasipitishange food kwa mbele ya room yangu. Because I can't eat. And then there's a night where I just, there's a line in a song yangu inaitwa Manifest. I say, ukiwa kwa giza, don't trust every light. Bro, they used to give me these antibiotics. Wanakudunga kama, let's say, 9 usiku. And utakeyo mpaka 6, you cannot wake up. And administer with some machine. It has to give you that antibiotics in droplets. Waki exceed it is a kukuchizisha, I might die. That's how bad I was. The next move for me was going to the HDU. Ilikuwa mimi niishie, right? And I remember that night niliamka usiku. I woke up at night. Nimeota, but I know in God alikuwa ananiongelesha, nimeota tu yani vitu mob. So I told God, I think this is it. I'm ready now. But nikamwambia God, tumedu vitu deadly pamoja mingi. Nirudishe tufanye zingine mob. Bura na bargain. Take me back. Tufanye zingine mob. We've done amazing things and people see you. And I want them, because now when I got healed, bro, ilikuwa nikikula raundi and people would tell me, man, say God is great. Vile tu umesema now, that's why I could relate. I was like, God, you see, Kenya nilikushow. We are in Obinna's TV, tunaongea juu ya God. Na vile we ni mnoma. This is what I bargained for. Because now people see. Mpaka wa leo, up to date, people tell me, oh, niwe siku hizi, man, God, I see God. And bro, even when I get all these deals and all these corporate partnerships and favors, it's not me. I never give myself credit. God. Bro, people in my position, bro, mi nimepiga milestones mingi in the industry. If I decide to just be a mtu wa kubrag, wase wataongea. Me, I never show properties. You'll never see my car. You'll never see my house. I never show. That's one. Number 2, I never talk about money. Because hizi ni vitu za dunia. When I was sick, I realized I had nothing. I had money, but I had nothing. Bro, nilikuwa na do na sina kitu. Because I just figured out, oh, okay. Hii dunia, vile ulikuja ndo utaenda.
You live the way you came.
Na hata ile nguo utaenda nayo kwa coffin. Mtu atakuja semea, alikuwa boy wangu, mimi nambaya suti. It's not even your favorite clothes. Ndo utaenda nazo kwa grave. It's not even your favorite. Ile nguo una treasure. And someone will replace you. Gari yako itachukuliwa. This studio will be itarudishwa kwa nyumba. Ofisi.
True.
So every day when we wake up is a blessing, man. We are so negative. Tunamkanga in the fasting, tunafikiria ni vile. Hey man,
start complaining.
Count your blessings. I can walk. Siku hizi nikiamka, bro, that's the first thing I do. Nakwanga nasema, oh God, umenipea a new day. I'll be able to witness your blessings. Tena leo, umenichagua. Nione baraka zako leo. Thank you. Already unachikimudi yangu usha change. And then now, after the works, I call now my people. Then uko aje? Niko poa. My business partner is okay. Call my mom. Ade uko aje? Nimelala po. Man, my mom is around. My kids are, hey man, you guys are going to school. Yeah. Man, all that is only blessings. That sets the tone for my day.
Man, I see people take a lot of things for granted and people complain too much. Davido, if you can find the picture of King Kaka when he was in hospital, you can put it hapo kando. Then also pia mkutano wenyu tunaisikia yote huku. Chat kwa WhatsApp group. Let's not take this for granted. Yeah. He's spitting a lot of facts over here. You see, when you wake up every morning, there's a lot of people who didn't wake up that morning. When you get that githeri, that omena, there's someone who didn't get it. When you complain about something, kuna kuna mtu hataezi ona. Kuna mtu hataezi kula. Kuna nini?
Yeah, kuna mtu hataezi tembea.
Bro.
There's a parable I have.
Yeah.
It was a parable of the problems. So one day people told God all these problems. Kila mtu, man, God, me, kiatu yangu imetoboka.
Yeah.
My house is leaking. Gari yangu ni mbaya. And guys said all these things. And God said, okay. Enough of the problems. Kujeni kesho, kila mtu abebe problem yake. And guys came. And God said, eka problem yako kwa mguu yako, at your feet, close your eyes. Take 10 steps back, 5 right. Open your eyes. And kila mtu akafungua macho. Then God said, if you see a problem you like, take.
If you see a problem?
If you see a problem you like, take.
Take it.
So unasema kiatu yako imetoboka, someone is praying for kiatu watoka imetoboka. Unasema your house is leaking, someone is praying for a leaking house. Unasema gari yako iko na shida. Unasema ati uko na mguu yako ni fani, kuna mtu anaombea tu hiyo mguu hata kama ni fani.
Yeah.
You don't like your face, kuna mtu ako na dislocated face, mtu alichomwa face, anaomba tu Mungu nipe hata face, what human beings call basic.
Did they pick?
So even your problem is someone else's prayer.
That's true. So true, bro. Start being grateful.
So bask in the blessings.
Man, when you're in the hospital, you came out eventually. How long did this situation take?
Go get back?
No, the whole sickness and the whole thing?
It took almost a year. So how this thing started is, nilikuwa tu na sore throat. A basic sore throat, man. But sasa ilikuja ka escalate. And I went to OC2. I was like, niko na sore throat. I always enda Karen hospital at sababu kona sore throat. Let's be honest.
That's true.
And I went to a local hospital hapo. And I even knew some of the doctors. Hey, mambo uko poa. Niko na sore throat mbaya. Because I couldn't even swallow my saliva. Kumbe this guy gave me an outdated antibiotics.
Yes.
Gava had faced it. And then alinipea in high dosage. So this thing now ilikuja. Actually, ikaisha. My sore throat ikaisha. But then a few weeks later, I started seeing side effects. I'm just losing weight. I can't eat. My taste is gone. I was like, so even the doctor mwenye nilikuwa naye ndo alitrace. I like, okay, let's trace. When was the last time ulichukua? And me, kila time nikienda OC, and I would suggest you do that. Every time ukienda OC nikiwe dawa, please take a photo of that. Me kila saa ukiniandikia dawa, I'll take a photo. Always. And I had that photo kwa simu yangu. And I showed, my doctor says, this is where the problem started. Because now my body ilianza kujikula. My body was like, white cells in a fight. It's like, nini inaendelea?
Where ni nani? White cells? No, I don't know you.
Wanapigana hapo wenyewe. While doing that, they were hurting me, you know?
Yeah.
But we thank God, bro. I had to go through that for people to see God and for me to realize.
Yeah.
Vile yeni ule mse.
Hiyo time si mama alikuwa broken.
Mother alikuwa anakuja OC, alikuwa anakaa hivi. Kuja saa hizi nipikia food.
Yeah.
Anakuja ananiangalia hivi the whole day anaenda. It was one of the saddest moments.
Man, seeing mom in pain.
Anakuja alikuwa ananiambia alikuwa anaenda home and she tried praying anashindwa in the middle of the prayer.
Nobody thought and said labda umerogwa.
People said so many things. So many things.
Hii ni ukedi.
Yeah, so many things.
Hii ni TB.
Bwana nakumbuka msewa ukedi. Alikuja kunipima usiku. I'm wamesema niaje, we have your blood in the lab. Now we want you to sign this form for us to authorize us to test. Nikamwambia by the time wewe kwa nini unakuja midnight wewe kwanza?
I didn't want to, Kaka, we like privacy of our client.
Unakuja kunitishia hapa midnight. But that time I just wanted anything.
Leta tujue.
Yeah. So maga inakuja negative una jam. Because you just wanted to start medication, unaelewa?
Yeah.
And they drilled my hip bone. I was like, okay, we've tried TB, HIV, all the chronic diseases seen. So they said, now let's do cancer. So there's a procedure, they drill your hip bone. Ukiona. I have a video kwa simu yangu.
No.
Thank you. There's a syringe.
Okay,
so
let's continue. So they drill the hip bone. It's fine.
Ikona kama shimo.
They drill the hip bone wakatoa.
Identify your bone.
Hey.
Alafu they drill inafika hadi kwa marrow. Right? Then ikishafika huko they pull the marrow into the syringe.
Hey! We get the point.
Then wakaipeleka tini wakuja kanaambia unfortunately hauna cancer.
Unfortunately.
Manze mimi niko hapa, I'm like, but we thank God alikuwa na a new destiny for me. Aliambia wewe rudi tupige shughuli.
Man. Hiyo time ulikuwa na Nana pia.
Yeah,
was also, she went through it as well. Yeah. Watoi?
Watoi will go through it. I think vile nilienda hosi my daughter hatukuambiaga. I just sneaked. Nikapeleka hosi. Sikutaka. Alafu nilikuwa nashinanga kwa room. Sitokangi. And I used to wear so many clothes.
Asione.
Wasishikanisha na maudi kwa hao, makofia. Wanasanga kwani huyu buda anaenda show.
Swag.
Lakini nimekata bro. So when I was in hospital, nikirudi nikauza my daughter like, yo, you knew where I was at? Like, yeah, I had one day mama and the house manager, they were preparing like porridge for you. And that's how I knew you were in hospital. Because nilikuwa naongelesha nikiwa OC. I'll come, I'll let you know when I'm coming back home. I've just gone, I'm handling some business.
Trying to be strong.
Unaelewa?
Man.
Yeah, it's crazy.